Okay, so you're a new user and you've landed in the label connector for QuickBooks Online, and you want to make use of some of our library templates that come from our library. You can just click here to import from library, and we have a whole bunch of templates that are pre-designed for you. They show as squares here, but we give the dimensions of them, and you can always retweak those dimensions if you need to. But we're going to just pull in this one shipping label for this demonstration, and we're just going to just save this locally. So now we will have that in our library, or in your local library now, called shipping label portrait. So, and all this is a simple label for non-FedEx and UPS type labeling of your goods. You can create these fixed return address fields by just dragging this A down onto the label and just typing into the box. And then I created these dynamic fields that pull from QuickBooks from, in this case, we'll use the invoice, but you could use any transaction in QuickBooks that has an address. And to add those to the label, all I did was drag those from here right onto the label. And you can then, once you've got them on the label, you can click over here and you can change all kinds of attributes to the field, change its font size and different things like that if you need to do that. So so we've got this label now in our local library and we've saved it. And so if you want to print this label now, you go over to our print labels screen, and this is the screen that people that have had our software for some time get when they first come in. And let's say you want to use an invoice to print this label, so you just type in the invoice number. And since this label has only header data on it, it's just taking a moment here because I've been working on other things. So since the shipping label only has header data on it, we're going to pull back all the items from this invoice, but you can just use the top item, and maybe you want to have, like, I don't know, 4 copies of this, let's say. So we'll just go ahead and do that, and we'll print that label that's already been selected here with this invoice. Let's just go ahead and do that. And you see we've made 4 copies of this shipping label here to a 4x6.5 inch label. You could make this 4x6, which is an even more popular size, and we just go ahead and print that. Now I changed the amount to print in this screen here, but you can also do it in the copies location here as well. So just a quick, again, demo showing how you can use some of our templates. If you don't see something in our library that you want, we can create a template for you, post it in our library for you, and you can make use of something that's pretty close to what you're going to want already. We also have in here, you can switch to report designer mode, and we have all of those templates that you can import from the library that are more like the type of templates that are for like 8.5 inch bill of lading type reports that are in here. Like I've got a larger hang on, we got to go to the tab for the report templates, and then we have the ones that are built to show multiple items with columns onto one label or onto one 8.5 by 11 sheet here. So just got to go to that particular tab to pull that sample from the report mode. Okay, and again, in here we've got some bills of lading already created. And when you open those up, in the designer, you can see here that there's your ability to tweak how this is going to work. You can put in the header section here things that aren't going to repeat item to item, and then in the details section you can pull in data fields. See, I have the titles in the header section because they aren't going to repeat, and then I have the individual data elements that are dynamic into sort of the body or the line items section or the details section of the report. It's an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and then you can have things in the footer like a signature line and a date and things like that. So anyway, overview for you of both using templates in our system for both label mode and report mode. Thanks, and hope this helps out. If you have any questions, please call AccuAir at 630-858-8410. Thank you.